Почитувани
Distinguished citizens, distinguished members of the media, welcome at today's press conference, where we will once again reaffirm our commitment in the development of the air traffic in Macedonia. We have another good news for the citizens, that is that we are introducing new 5 lines to the main European centers. Our idea, our commitment have been realized continuously. We set Macedonia on the map of air companies and tour operators, and this is shown by the results in increase of numbers of passengers for more than 5% from January to July compared to last year. Our goal is to use all capacities of the international airport Skopje and the Ohrid Airport St. Apostle Paul in order to enable better services and destinations for our citizens. I would end here and would give the floor to the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Transport, Alexander Nikoloski, who will give us the details. Thank you. Today with us we have the Chief Executive Director of WizzAir, and we are here to share 3 great news. The first one is to announce 5 new lines, 3 from the Ohrid Airport and 2 from the Skopje Airport. From the Ohrid Airport, there will be lines to Katowice, 28th of July next year, Wrocław, 28th of July next year, which is very important for opening Poland as a country which is very much interested for tourism in Macedonia. Especially the Polish tourists are quite welcomed in the Ohrid region. And the third destination is Milan Malpensa, the main airport, which will start operating on 28th of June next year. We'll also have 2 lines from the Skopje Airport, Napoli, Italy, 6th of April next year, and Budapest, Hungary, 6th of April 2026. And if we add the previous 5 lines we announced about a month ago, the main airport in Stockholm, which will start operate on the 2nd of November, then Madrid, 2nd of November this year, the airport in Bonn, Bari, December this year, Prague, 28th December, and Larnaca, which will start on 30th of October. This is a total of 11 new lines for a month and a half in cooperation with our friends from WizzAir. This is the first news we want to share. The second one is that WizzAir will bring at the Skopje Airport 6 aircrafts, which will be constantly present at the airport. So far we had only 4. Now we are increasing this number to 6, and we'll go to 7 and 8. And very important, they will perform replacement of the Airbus 320 to Airbus 321neo, which are the most modern aircrafts in the world at this moment. And these are the planes which pollute less, that have lesser noise, and are much bigger than A320. And this means that we'll have increase of about 50% of the capacity starting from next year. And next year, WizzAir will continue more than 3 million seats for the Republic of Macedonia, which is very significant for the tourism and economy in Macedonia. And the third good news is that at this moment, 200 Macedonians, people from Macedonia, work in WizzAir, and we plan on increasing this number in the next period for about 100 more. Now I would like to give the floor to our guest, the CEO of WizzAir, to give his reflection. Thank you, Deputy President. Of course, the financial support for stimulating and development of the air traffic in Macedonia is implemented with the purpose of providing quality transport of passengers and forming and establishing better prices of air tickets, and also opening new destinations for the citizens. In the concrete agreement, the partner for the realization of this is, of course, WizzAir, and that is why I would like to invite our guest to take the floor.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm really pleased to be here in Skopje today. It's always great to come over. because usually this is a sign of bringing good news, and we can talk about ourselves, and we can talk about what more we are doing for the country. I would very much like to thank Mr. Minister for his nice words, and I have to tell you that as far as we are concerned, we believe that the Macedonian government is very businesslike. We have a great relationship on a mutual beneficial basis. They are very good at representing the interests of the countries, and we try to be as good as we can be a corporate citizen, really feeding into the government's agenda and do the right things for Macedonia, the people of Macedonia. So we are listening, and we are trying to accommodate your directions and your initiatives and your objectives. And we want to be seen that way because we believe that WizzAir is effectively your national carrier. WizzAir is de facto national airline of Macedonia. We are the market leader in the country, and we are the one bringing new technology, bringing new routes, new employment opportunities in the country. And we want to continue to fulfill that kind of a mission going forward. I would just like to elaborate on a few points Minister was talking about. So first of all, our presence in Macedonia is going back to 2012. This is when we started flying in the country. And with the announcements we are making today, now we have a very solid operational platform established in the country with 6 aircraft by the end of the year, 41 routes from 2 airports, Skopje and Ohrid, and over 200 employees in the country. And all that translates into 3.3 million seats we are making available in a single year in 2026. This is a big jump versus where we are today. I mean, this is an increase of 50% capacity, resulting from 2 factors. One, that we are bringing more aircraft, and 2, we are replacing the aircraft to even bigger aircraft. So you are used to the 180-seater Airbus A320. Now you will get used to the A321 with 239 seats. And that very aircraft essentially is considered to be the best aircraft in the world. Technology-wise, in terms of sustainability performance, noise performance, carbon emission performance, and seat economics. And that is important because really what we are trying to do here is to bring the best performing aircraft to the market and benefit you of that operational excellence. We are producing a seat at less cost through the A321 production than the A320. That should give savings, and we would be reinvesting that savings into fares, lowering the fares to make sure that flying becomes affordable to more people, and you can enjoy our services more, or you can bring in more people into the franchise of flying. We also recognize the importance of tourism in the country. You have some natural beauties. You have Ohrid, which I think is one of the great European wonders. And I'm not sure everyone is aware of Ohrid. And, we can be the right ambassador, we can be the right flag to carry to make sure that people actually get to know Ohrid and they come over. We were just discussing before that I think many people are getting tired of the classic tourist destinations, Rome, London, Paris, and those sort of places. They wanna discover something new. And I think this is how you can play, how you can come in. Your tourism is rising significantly. We are one of the factors contributing to that, and we want to do more of it by flying more destinations, expanding the network. It's not only, benefiting the local communities, the local traveling public, the Macedonians, but also certainly benefiting your economy through tourism, because we create more opportunities for people to come to see your country and make the economic benefits of that. As we said, we feel that we are at home in Macedonia. We are your hometown airline, your national carrier. We want to be more localized. We want to be more embedding ourselves into society. We want to have more Macedonian pilots. We want to have more Macedonian engineers, mechanics, cabin crew, and we want to make sure that we are extending our reach as an employer, as a good employer, paying well, paying reliably, offering long-term career opportunities to people as much as we can in the the country. So we are very eager to act not only as a brand, as a travel brand, as a travel opportunity for people, but also as a good employer in the country. And we are looking at ways with the government how to collaborate on that, what the government can do with education, and what we can do with translating that education into job certainty and job opportunities for people. So you should be hearing more about those from us. And maybe I would just want to kind of close it off with a bigger picture how WizzAir is doing overall, and then you kind of see how Macedonia fits into that big picture. So we have become a big company, I would say. So if you just look at what happened over the last 5 years since the COVID period, so if you look at European aviation, effectively today, 5 years after COVID, we are even. We are just leveled versus pre-COVID capacity. So the industry in Europe is operating pretty much the same capacity as it was operating prior to COVID. If you look at WizzAir, we are 70% bigger. So pre-COVID, we carried 42 million passengers. This year, we expect to carry 75 million passengers. This is 70% more. So with that regard, you can certainly argue that WizzAir has emerged from COVID as a strategic winner, as a structural winner. Our fleet, of course, has been expanding significantly. We have 241 aircraft in our fleet. We employ 9,000 people in the company. We have a route network of more than 800 routes to 52 countries across 200 destinations. So it's a pretty big, robust European network, and even beyond Europe. And that will continue to elevate, that will continue to grow in the future. We are looking at continuous growth to be delivered in the next years. And we believe that Macedonia is going to be one of the beneficiaries of that growth. So all in, we are extremely pleased with what we have been achieving here in Macedonia. We are very proud of that. And as you can see, we want to do more. We want to be creating a bigger network, more travel opportunities for you as Macedonians, more travel opportunities for those who want to see your country, actually to promote your country in front of those people. And we want to employ more Macedonians in the company. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Váradi, for your views. Members of the media, should you have any questions, please? Yes, the subsidies will be 9 euros from the Skopje airport and 12 euros from the Ohrid airport. We believe this is sufficient, and this is what is in the capacity of the Macedonian budget, and this is only for incoming passengers. Are you thinking of any other destinations? To offer any other destinations in future, other countries? What are your plans for Macedonia?
We are almost like the Secret Service. We only talk about destinations when we are definite and we are selling it right away. So just this year, I think we are opening 13 new routes, or opening and announcing 13 new routes. We have a few more ideas what I think we should be doing next, but I would reserve those announcements in the future. But what you should be expecting from us is that we're going to be a driving force on a constant basis to bring more to the country, more aircraft, more seat capacity, more destination points, more employment opportunities. So you should be expecting us to make announcements of new airports, new destinations, but this is it for the time being. But hopefully next time I'm here, I'm going to be able to break some more news.
Should you have no other questions, we will close the press conference for today. Thank you.